So last month we closed over 4,000 pips plus on our Telegram community. So if you're not on our Telegram community, click on the link on the description below to join our free Telegram community. Hey peeps, at my FX right here. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to be back, the prophetic analyst. So we are going to analyze price for the month of July. So I also use this opportunity to tell you guys happy new month for the month of July, from the 1st to the 5th of July. So without further ado, let's dive into the business of the day. So we're starting off with gold. Okay, we have been very much bearish for like 2 weeks or 3 to 3 weeks now on the gold. Okay, so we have been looking for some bearishness and sells on gold, which signals were also being sent on a free Telegram community, which I'm going to add it somewhere around in this video for you guys to see. So or if you missed last week's video, here the video is we can see a breakout of this area already, okay, of our zone, which has been there for some weeks now. So we would love to see price to break out of that zone, which it has, and a breakout from this trend line, then a retest back to that zone to confirm that price is looking forward to make this zone a strong zone, then a push continuation to our first level, which is a 2296 area. And I hope you can see how we predicted and gold into precision, gold bearishness into precision. So we were looking for price to come into this area, react and start dropping, okay. And like I said, we drop signals on our free Telegram community, and a lot of people made money. And I banked for last week, I banked over 2,700 plus USD, right, in profit. So let's start with the monthly time frame, because knowing that the monthly time frame, or we are in a new month, you can see gold has been very much bullish, okay. For the periods of long time, gold has been creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and gold has been stolen around this area. So if you can see how price closed here with a little bearish candle there, which more like an indecision candle on a key level. Though if you look left, you won't see any key level, because gold is actually on its all-time highs. You won't see any key level. So we are looking forward for gold, since gold has closed with our indecision candles, and we know what indecision candles mean, okay. So we are seeing if gold can drop from here, from next month we can find some bearish sentiment to the downside, all right, for next month of for the month of July, okay. So let's see the daily time frame. So from the daily time frame, you can now see price is now giving us that price movement of bearishness, creating lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, okay. Though these are more like equal high equal lows in this area. So until price is able to put in here, okay, which will create a new lower high for us, then we'll see a break here, a retest here to create a new lower high, and price will continue in that manner, okay. Like we already know, price moves in a wave form, price does not move in a straight line. So we are still very much bearish on gold. So how can we make entries off these decisions, okay. So you can see, like last week we had a very nice sales from this area, which price came to that support level, okay. This support level reacted there and started pushing back to the upside, and now price is currently on our second key level to react from. So now what are we going to do for the coming weeks? Okay, nothing much. We also see that we already have a trend line here: first touch, second touch, third touch, and price was ranging on this fourth touch around here, which is where we're anticipating our sales from. Okay, so now we can see price has broken out, and now price is basically trying to retest that trend line there, okay, up here. Okay, it's trying to retest that trend line there to give us a break and retest to confirm that zone, and also a trend line before price may now push to the downside. All right, so for next week, nothing much, okay. We will be expecting price. Even for me, what I think I could even do is just put my buy, my sell orders, put my stop loss above these highs, okay, and target all the way to this support level, which we have more than 1:2 plus, all the way to the downside. So we'll be very much bearish. I'll be very much bearish on the gold, okay. That's for the sell scenario to take that black line out. Right, then we now have break this continuations to 2259 area. Okay, but like I showed you guys, our first level target for gold sales is 2296 area. So that will be it for gold, guys. And for DXY, let's check our monthly time frame to see how DXY actually closed. DXY closed super bullish for the month of June, just like we anticipated and predicted. Let's look at our daily time frame. Okay, so we had 2 days of bearishness, but inside here you can also see DXY has been giving us very nice moves of creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and apparently this is a new higher low DXY is trying to create before it goes all the way to the upside or to our level of 106 area. Okay, so like I always tell you guys, price moves in a waveform. It doesn't move start shooting to the upside or downside in a straight line. Okay, so price must be retracing, contracting, and retracing at some point. So let's look at our 4-hour time frame to see how we can make the best possible entries of that. But before that, we can also see that higher highs, higher lows clearly now on the lower time frame of the 4 hours here. Clearly. Okay, so it looks more clearly on the lower time frame, the market structure pattern in which price has been moving. So before that, we can see we have been very much bullish. Okay, we have been very much bullish, predicting the bullishness on the DXY into precision since January. Okay, since the beginning of this year, gold has been very much, sorry, DXY has been very much bullish, which I have been predicting and analyzing with you guys here on YouTube week in out. So when I tell you guys, we predict over 1,000 pips into the future, over 1,000 pips into the future, then that is what we are talking about. Because we trade from zones to zones. Okay, you can see almost 2,000 pips to the upside there. Price has moving over 2,000 pips to the upside. So it's always necessary you watch our YouTube videos to also take advantage of these moves. Okay, so these are things that we predict and analyze with you guys here for free even beforehand, right? So for price to give us a nice push to this support level, all right, to this support level somewhere around here, and a push continuations to the upside, which is the 106 area. Okay, 106 area. So a little bit sales retracement into the zone, then a push continuations to the upside. Okay, for the DXY we can see price, this is actually the levels that we were looking for price for the past longest of time since the beginning of the year. We have been on DXY, so we marked out this level for price to come into that level, then a push continuations to the upside, just like you guys can see that arrow there on the free Telegram community. So I send the signals on the free Telegram community, which you can see even before price opened. Price came into that zone. I also notified them. You can see our free Telegram community there. We are almost getting to 500 subscribers, so you can also join. It's for free. It won't take you anything. Okay, so I told them eyes on DXY, guys. Price is currently on our predicted zone with two bullish candles. Let's be patient for 4-hour candle to close. So you can see the two candles inside there, in which I was also speaking about. And thereafter, I also sent another, and the following day, I also sent. Now you have our bullish sentiment on DXY just as predicted. You know what to do with this information across your USD pairs from market open tomorrow. So that was Tuesday. So on Wednesday, all right, so you can see price was still reacting off that level. I circled it, I showed them price movement. So that was on Tuesday. So anticipating on Wednesday, we had all this bullish move all the way to the upside. Okay, which a lot of a lot of people also advance. Even see our levels here that I predicted 1,000 pips to the upside. So we are still very much bullish on the DXY. So how can we take advantage of the move on the DXY? Without taking much of your time, you'll be looking for two zones. Okay, this first zone here, this first minor zone here for price this first minor zone here of the 105, okay, 105 area, price to come into that level which is already there and push continuation to a 106 level to the upside. Okay, if price breaks that area or that area fails, our next level that we should be looking for the level of 05600, okay, 05500 thereabout on this zone, then it puts continuations to the upside. The price has to get, yeah, so we are very much super bullish on the DXY. USD was a very nice A setup, like I showed you guys. Okay, if you guys you can see we had some nice sales just as we predicted. If you watch our last week video, you also see how it went through, and these levels too are the same levels that we mark out and also the same levels that we had on our thumbnail, okay, for last week for Euro USD. This is a thumbnail, so I'll put it somewhere around in this video in case you guys did not observe. So another thing you guys actually have to also take into consideration is always looking at our thumbnail, because base of trades that I'm seeing, I'll use it as the image on our thumbnail. So price retraced back into this area and got to our second sell target, okay, which is this zone, and hence why we had that. So we had a nice drop. We had a nice drop all the way to the downside, which I also notified them on the Telegram community. Okay, you can now see same thing happening on Euro USD. Price is currently on our second target sell zones. Wait for H4 candle to close, so you can see price was there, and this is the thumbnail that we use. You can see second target zone, so I send that to them on the free Telegram community. So that's why it's important to join our free Telegram community. On the link on the description below, and smash that like button if you are getting value for what we are also doing, and subscribe if you are not yet subscribe. Okay, and so for this week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this zone. I'm going to move this zone to the downside, like all the way to the downside, like so. Okay, so nothing much for this week. So what I would be looking for is a drop. Okay, a drop from this zone to our next zone, which is the 105 area. Okay, then we can go all the way to the 1060 area. Okay, but one level after the other. Okay, so we'll still be very much bearish on Euro USD. And if you look at the monthly time frame, you can see Euro USD had closed bearish, super bearish on the monthly time frame. Okay, you can see this last candle there for the month of June. Euro USD closed bearish. So that's it for Euro USD. For GBP USD, the monthly time frame, we can see we closed super bearish, and so that gives us a strong bearish sentiment to the downside, and we have been seeing price creating lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows on the daily time frame. So let's go to our 4-hour time frame to see clearly how and take advantage of these moves on our 4-hour time frame. So you can even see the price movement there clearly on the 4-hour time frame. So we had these two levels here, and where we were looking for price to drop. Okay, well, price did not respect this minor level. Okay, so that's why it's actually called minor levels at times. All right, so but we spot price coming back to this actual key level here, and we also send signals out across our free Telegram community, which I'm going to add it somewhere around in this video. So we had over, I think, over how many pips drops? Okay, over 90 on GBP USD. Said we made over 2,700 plus USD just trading last week, which is huge profit on our end. Okay, so we're able to predict that bearishness. So for this week, we will still be looking for nothing much, but looking for more bearishness on GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD price has now, that level that we are seeing, price has now broken that our minor level. So it has retested there. Price is currently on that zone. So we are looking for more push continuations to our first level, one 1.260 area, then we can go all the way to our weekly level, which is at 1.25 area. But like I always say, one zone after the other, guys, one zone after the other. So bear in mind, first level is our 100% retracement level here. Then we can go all the way to the downside on GBP USD. We are still very much bearish. Next is USD JPY. USD JPY has also been the best of trades that we have been taking over the weekends or over the weeks for the past 8 weeks now. We have been on a continuous winning streak. Okay, like you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we also took a trade here, but I did not take it personally, but I sent it out to my people on the Telegram community. Okay, so for USD JPY, we can see how we closed for last week and last month too. Okay, so also the zones that I predicted price to come into. I saw this demand level, this minor level here, and price coming into that area, mitigating even before price was here. Okay, I marked out this level for us and looking for price to come into that area before we can see a push to the upside, in which price also respected our zones. That's why I always tell you guys, our minor zones, our strong zones, our main key levels are very strong at some point. So always take significant advantage when you see price on that area. So if you did not watch last week's video or see how we predicted it into precision, here is the video. Okay, welcome back. I hope you can see how we predicted USD JPY into precision, and we were able to swing that and make a lot of money, which signals were also being sent. So we are still very much very bullish. Okay, we are still very much bullish on USD JPY, but we may see some little sales retracement to the downside. Okay, we may see some little sell retracement to the downside. So where is the next level that we should be looking for price? Price may react. I'll have two levels here. I'll mark out two levels. So I'll mark out two levels here on USD JPY. First level, and going to duplicate that. Okay, I'm going to duplicate that, and we'll have another level all the way down here. Okay, another level all the way down there. So these are actually the two levels that we are looking for price to move into. Okay, price is already there, so we can have a push from this zone to the upside of at least to our one area. Okay, or we can have more deeper retracement to our 159 area, then all the way to the upside. Okay, a little bit sell to buy scenario. All right, so those are the two scenarios that we'll be looking for on USD JPY. And up next is the NZD USD. NZD USD, we are going to start from our monthly time frame to how we close. We can see how NZD USD close here with a very nice super bearish candle, bearish evolving candle to the downside. So that means we should be expecting more push to the downside on NZD USD. And last week I spoke about this chart pattern that most of us did not see. Okay, but I saw it even before it happening. Okay, that's why they always call me the prophetic. Guys call me the prophetic analyst, because I'm able to spot these things even before you guys can spot them. Okay, so we saw our left shoulder at our head, have our right again. So even before the break of that right shoulder, we already took advantage, like you guys can see, waiting for price to clear the support level. Then we are looking for a higher time frame break and this, which is what's apparently currently happening now. Okay, because we now have a very a bullish a bullish candle back to that zone to respect that zone. So how can we take next advantage of this is when we go down to our 4-hour time frame. Okay, our 4-hour time frame, like you guys can see the sales there that we had. And also, if you did not watch how we predicted these sales on our last week video, but that break and retest, here is the video, because I have other A setups that I'll be taking. Okay, so if price is able to clear this, okay, this support level retest there and a push continuations to our 0.60 level. Okay, that's actually on a bigger picture. Trading last week, NZD USD was also our best of trade. that we predicted and banked almost 100 pips. Okay, almost way to the downside, but price also retrace into that key level. Okay, why are we having that retracement? Is because of price will fulfill the higher time frame break and retest too. Okay, we already have that of the lower time frame here. Already had that of the lower time frame, which you guys have seen, but this massive bullish candle now build that of the higher time frame. Then price can now slowly go all the way to downside. Okay, so that's actually it for NZD USD, and price, we are looking for price to come to sell to our 0.60 level, then can go all the way to our 0.5959 level, all the way down there. So for me, when price opens, all I just have to do is look for my entry setups in candlesticks, okay, and put my stop loss all the way in this highs, target my 100% retracement level, then we can go all the way downside. Okay, so that's what you are going to look at on NZD USD. Okay, so that will be all on the for the week. That will be all for the week. So if you are not subscribed, please do well to smash that subscribe button, like, share, and drop a comment on the comment section. This thing a dime. Okay, just drop a comment on the comment section if you are seeing same thing on our chat or you're seeing something different. Okay, let's know your own opinion of that from the comments. Got to share our content because that's the only way you can always support us. New educational content, and if there's any other forex educational content you love us to drop, also let us know on the comment section, and share our content across your platform. And wishing you guys a happy new month and wonderful trading week ahead. Bye.